We are live. That is John Matrixx. I am Rhodes Rants, and this is Black and White Entertainment. Good afternoon, John Matrixx, hot off of Donald J. Trump's speech.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems that we're missing like most of it. So he was super late. But we're here. We're here. We're gonna do this thing, man. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, this is not the political channel, but we got to catch a little of it. And look, let's just be honest. He came awfully close to coming out and saying he's running in 2024.
Really close.
Really close.
He dropped the hint.
Heavily insinuated that he would be running in 2024. So,
in other words, he's running.
He's running. Yeah, he's running.
Yeah.
Let's see who we got in the chat. We've got, according to Christy, aka Texas, a part of the Black and White Network team, Miss Tanya C007, Joker Wonder Woman, Joe Bob Tar Heel, and Mr. Matrixx is in there from our channel Black and White News, John Parson, Colton 53, Balin the Hobbit. And hello, how are all of you guys in the chat? And we do have one Biden supporter in the house. But look, we don't cancel people here. So if you want to hang out, hang out. Hang out. What's going on? We've got all kinds of things going on in the entertainment world. And the most notable being, well, two things. And they're both involving Superman.
Yeah.
3 days ago, we decide, you know what? We're going to watch Superman and Lois and see what it's like. And it turned out to be surprisingly very, very good.
And actually, I forgot that that was actually coming on. And then I saw Jeremy put up a video on it. This is early in the morning. I was like, oh, this is out. Let me go ahead and check it out. Then I text you, and then you were like, oh, I'm about to watch it. Then I think that's the way people started realizing that it was out.
Word started going around. You said, I'm doing a review. About that time, I got a notification into my phone, and it's Jeremy with a thumbnail with him on it, and it says, amazing. And I said, well, let me watch Jeremy. Let me watch Jeremy's review. And Jeremy loved it. You know, he really liked it.
I was shocked, man. I was shocked.
Floored. I had decided I wasn't even going to watch the damn thing. Look, it reminded me of the original days of Arrow, Smallville, the beginning of The Flash.
Yep.
Back before shows like Batwoman ever entered the mind of anybody, and presented us with a nonstop, 48 minutes of social justice once a week, where you literally can't get away from it. But I was shocked, man. It was remarkably respectful to Superman.
Yes, and they focus on Superman. I know the show is called Superman and Lois. Nobody's watching this show for Lois. Let's just be real. People watching this show for Superman. I was afraid that they were gonna sideline Superman the same way they did Flash in. Is that season even going on, man? The last season is so bad I was out. And the way that Arrow, the Green Arrow, was sidelined in his last season in his own show. I was afraid of that.
I actually logged into my Netflix after watching Superman the other day, and I said, you know what? Let's try the last season of The Flash, because I didn't watch it. I
didn't finish it. It was so bad.
So I started the first episode, and I got to be honest with you. I kind of lost interest and turned it off like 32 minutes into it, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing overtly interesting about it that I could tell. Now, I'll say this. That first episode, did it seem blatantly woke? No, but look, The Flash has been woke since, I would say, somewhere during
season 6, 5, somewhere around there.
It's probably season 5. Yeah, it got pretty woke. About the time that they really started talking about Batwoman is about the time all the other shows started falling off the rails too.
Right.
So, but shocked. Look, I like Elizabeth Tulloch as Lois. She reminds me of Margot Kidder a lot, a young Margot Kidder. And I said I like Tyler Hoechlin. I did.
Me too.
And he's one of the things that was a negative of kind of going in that a lot of people was talking about was they said he wasn't big enough to be Superman. Well, he added about 25 pounds of muscle since we last saw him in Crisis. And frankly, he's gotten pretty damn huge. And so I was pretty surprised by that. He put in the work in the gym to better fill out the suit in the way you would expect. Of course, Henry Cavill has kind of set the standard for what you should look like in the suit now,
Yes.
as Superman. But yeah. One episode. We know it's one episode. It may fall off a cliff in episode 2, but we're shocked we even got through one episode in order to be interested in episode 2. So good start. We're going to cover the show, and it looks like it's the only thing that we're going to get remotely true to the character of Superman that we can see after the, how do I put this? The Justice League is the greatest collection of superheroes put together in the world, from all over the place, the multiverse. And this week we got the Justice League of terrible, God almighty. If you could write a script on how to make a horror movie involving how to make a Superman movie, we got that news this week with J.J. Abrams, J.J. the Rise of Palpatine.
Yep.
Abrams.
I had a bad feeling about this coming as soon as when did we get the word? We got the word that JJ was going to Warner Brothers a year ago, and the first thing that came to my mind was, oh shit, DC is dead. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
We're in trouble. Correct.
Big trouble, man. Big trouble in Little China.
Yeah. Well, we wish Jack Burton was around to save us.
I know, man. I know.
Jeremy, what's going on, brother? D-Day Cobra with the super chat. $100. Look at that. Big dog, I was watching your chat earlier about Trump on the D-Day Cobra channel. Of course, everybody has already subscribed.
Yeah.
But if for some odd reason you are not, go over and subscribe to D-Day Cobra, Geeks and Gamers, Sports Wars, Park Hoppin', Geeks and Gamers Live. Is that right? There's a Geeks and Gamers Live channel.
You remember all the channels. I was kind of struggling for a minute to remember the channels.
Well, as they say in Office Space, I celebrate their entire collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was watching his pre-Trump countdown stream he had going on earlier on the D-Day Cobra channel.
Yeah, I was checking that out too, man. I was checking it out.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I don't know if he's gonna. He said something about going live.
Yeah, he said he's gonna go live after Trump gets done speaking.
Right,
which is probably like an hour.
Like we said, Trump heavily insinuated he would run in 2024. So we're crossing our fingers. I'm in the early. I'm kind of in the early thought process of Trump Cruz 2024. Trump Cruz. And then Ted Cruz could run after Trump in the following election after that. What do you think?
Maybe. I mean, we haven't heard much from Ted Cruz either. I mean, there's talk about DeSantis now too. Trump DeSantis. There's Kristi Noem out there. Her name is dropping too. We'll have to see.
DeSantis is picking up a lot of steam.
Yeah, he is.
A lot of steam.
Yeah.
Candace Owens is getting some play as well.
Yeah.
Candace Owens is getting some play. So we'll see. And our other brother in arms, Foxy, 19K Fox. Hey, our dude is knocking it out of the park with the arcade videos. Have you seen all these arcade videos with him working on these arcade machines?
I've seen some of them.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Okay, so we got the news this week. J.J. Abrams. It's been rumored. Grace Randolph, to her credit, was the one that originally said JJ's going to Warner Brothers or Time Warner, or whatever they're called now, Warner Media, to reboot Superman. Ultimately, was why he was there. And there had been rumors a while back about Michael B. Jordan having approached Warner's about a possible Black Superman story, and then it fell by the wayside. Okay.
Yeah.
So then the news actually broke, and we find out that Ta-Nehisi Coates, I believe is how you say his name, guy that was involved with Black Panther, is being brought on to write this Superman story. And we've got it right here from, we've actually got the story from the Hollywood Reporter. And let me grab that. Okay. J.J. Abrams is producing the feature, which, according to sources, is being set up as a Black Superman story. Acclaimed essayist and novelist Ta-Nehisi Coates has been hired to pen the script for a feature reboot. And look, let's make sure later we cover this idea of a reboot. This is not a spinoff. They are rebooting Superman. Of Superman that will be produced by J.J. Abrams. Quote, to be invited into the DC Extended Universe by Warner Brothers DC Films and Bad Robot is an honor, Coates said in a statement to Shadow and Act, a website dedicated to African dysphoria in the arts. I look forward to meaningfully adding to the legacy of America's most iconic mythic hero. There is a new, powerful, and moving Superman story yet to be told. That is a key sentence. We couldn't be more thrilled to be working with the brilliant Mr. Coates to bring that story to the big screen, and we're beyond thankful to the team at Warner Brothers for the opportunity, said J.J. Abrams to SNA. And then, let me see if that switched. Did that switch over to Bounding in the Comics? No. All right. Now,
you got Bounding in the Comics open up?
Yeah. I want to remove that. And there we go. And we'll go over to Bounding in the Comics because they get a little deeper into Ta-Nehisi Coates, I think. Okay. A new rumor claims that the recently announced Superman movie is being produced by J.J. Abrams, and radical left ideologue Ta-Nehisi Coates will feature a Black Superman. According to sources, the project is set up as a Black Superman story. This is something that the studio has been trying to wrap its head around for months, if not a year or two. Not only are there rumors that Abrams' Superman will be Black, but Grace Randolph claims the previous Superman actor, Henry Cavill, will no longer play the role. She says, quote, I'm hearing, as are others, Henry Cavill is out. Let's talk about that for a second before we just jump on.
Yes, we need to talk about that.
It's a massive mistake. It's a massive mistake. he is far and away a massive fan favorite.
He's a big megastar.
He's a megastar. His star only got bigger with Netflix. What was it?
The Witcher.
The Witcher.
Yeah.
And he was also in Mission Impossible.
He was great in that movie.
After Man of Steel. Now, look, I've said a lot of times, especially having worked in the corporate world, I think sometimes people get in a room together in a boardroom and they start brainstorming, and you always have that one person that decides he wants to try to outthink the room. And this is outthinking the room. Feeling like you've got to, let's just be honest, this feels almost like a Rian Johnson move. Let me throw out
this
Henry
almost
Cavill.
seems this almost seems worse.
Yeah. Let's throw out Henry Cavill. I don't even know. You wouldn't think. Look, people have been banging the drum for a proper Man of Steel sequel.
Yes,
a sequel to Man of Steel.
Yeah,
How hard is this?
Man, it's been 8 years. Man of Steel came out in 2013. We still have not got a sequel to Man of Steel.
We won't get one.
8 years. And apparently we're not going to get one. I mean, also you had Ben Affleck as Batman. I would have loved to see a standalone movie with him. But no, you're not even going to give us that. But you're going to give us an Ezra Miller Flash movie.
Which, look, I'm not real high on, if you want to know the truth.
No, I'm not either, man.
Especially it looks like they're going to use that movie to quote unquote wipe out a lot of the Snyderverse. If you want to know the truth, that's what it looks like to me.
They may wipe out the whole thing, man, because in case you guys don't know, the Flash, he can actually time travel and alter time. And if you watch the Flash TV show, you've actually seen that happen. Not to where you end up wiping out an entire franchise, but this is apparently what's going to happen here. And it's going to be a big mistake. Has Warner Brothers not learned anything from Birds of Prey?
No. The movie I said was the worst DC movie I've ever seen. I mean, they scrapped the formula that they got presented to them from Zack Snyder and David Ayers, and the movie is a disaster. It is a disaster.
Yeah. But this is also the same company that listened to the fans, and now we're getting the Snyder cut. I mean, it's almost like Warner Brothers, is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Because Warner Brothers also gave us what? The Joker? That Joker movie?
That's correct. Yeah.
They can be so great and so terrible at the same time. I mean, this isn't really like Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm is just an absolute dumpster fire when it comes to the movies. Absolute dumpster fire. Warner Brothers is capable, but yet I don't know what's going through their minds.
It almost feels like there are different entities inside Warner's that are actually putting out different forms of DC films, which can in itself make things a complete mess.
Right.
But this is look, we know with the guy that's involved, this is about to be a complete social justice nightmare. This Superman movie is going to be a social justice nightmare. And I can tell you right now, I am making a call. This movie will make less money than Birds of Prey.
Yeah. Ooh, how much did Birds of Prey make?
I think it made around maybe 300 million worldwide, something like that.
You may not be far off, man, because remember this. Justice League, a movie with Batman and Superman, it made what, 800 million? And now you're going to have a Superman movie, which I'm assuming is not going to be Kal-El, aka Clark Kent. And you expect that Superman movie to do good at the box office? I just don't see that happening.
Look, from what I could see, and we'll go back to bounding into comics, but I saw somebody say the other day the rumor is it was going to be based off of a Superman character named Calvin Ellis. Okay,
that's who Ta-Nehisi Coates created, if I'm not mistaken, right?
He was involved in that or something.
He's involved in that, something like that.
And it was a take that Superman, the person, the real life person that was formed around was Barack Obama. No shit. Barack Obama.
Not a good move, man, when you're trying to make comic book characters based off of real world politics. I don't care if it's the right or the left, man. That's not a good move because you're alienating half of the people when you bring in real world politics into this.
You're making a clear statement. A clear statement. It's a clear political statement. When people start looking and finding out that this character could have been formed off of Obama, who once famously made the comment that he would have liked to have been Superman, blah, blah, blah. And, of course, then people at DC start thinking about that, and they decide to write an offshoot of Superman that could... He just happened to be a president, by the way. He just happened to be a president and Superman. Okay, and Brainiac would actually cover for Superman in the White House. In the White House. How are you, by the way, how are you the president and Superman at the same time?
I don't get that, man, because
you're a mild-mannered reporter in hiding.
One thing about Clark Kent, at least he wasn't well known. Everybody knew Superman's face. If you're the president, man, everybody in the world knows your face, and everybody also knows Superman. So I don't know how anybody could actually miss the two.
Right. John Cream with $5. Thank you. DC should be the anti-Marvel Princess Disney, but I guess they are all the same at this point. It's the Hollywood mindset. It's the Hollywood mindset. It's again, it's just like the NBA in basketball. It's just like LeBron. We were talking about this morning. This is all a product of the media. It's the media. The media fans the flames. The media creates all these stories, all these narratives, and then Hollywood, sports, all these people start flaming those narratives. Okay, buying into it.
Yeah.
What have I been saying for years, John? The race for the most woke. Well, that not only includes actors like Alyssa Milano. Look, that includes studios.
Exactly.
Movie studios. Oh, Lucasfilm's woke? Well, Warner Brothers, let me show you something. We're creating a black Superman. We've got you all beat. We've taken the largest hero in the history of comics, and we're tokenizing him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And here's my thing, man. I don't have a problem at all with black Superman, but it's pretty clear, man. The reasoning why they're doing this is to virtue signal based off of the social justice stuff from 2020. You already have a Superman in place. Henry Cavill is a great Superman. Get that one right. If they refuse to get that one right, to pander to the woke mob out there that is probably not even going to go out and watch this movie.
Correct. This is not a spinoff.
No.
This is not a spinoff. It is a reboot, which means they are scrapping Clark Kent. Okay, this is not like Henry Cavill's leading a movie and then the multiverse brings in a black Superman from Earth 12, okay, which is feasible. In DC, that is feasible. You could have a black Superman on another Earth, and it could be written into the story with Henry Cavill somehow. It is feasibly possible.
Yeah.
This is a reboot, which means they are taking Christopher Reeve, they're taking Henry Cavill, they're taking Tyler Hoechlin, they're taking Brandon Routh and Clark Kent, Kal-El, and they are scrapping that Superman.
Right.
And changing it all.
This would have been the best way to actually get into this Superman here, and it's too smart, I guess, for Hollywood. I'm just a guy behind the camera, but this is what I would have done. You already have your Justice League here, okay? Make Man of Steel 2, then make a Crisis on Infinite Earths. Bring in multiple Supermans. You know, Roth, Henry Cavill, Tyler Hoechlin. Bring him in, and then you can also bring in this Superman also right here in Crisis, and then establish him in that, and then you can do a spin-off movie if people take to the character. That's what I would have did. But that's just too smart.
Well, and here's the other thing. Look, there are really, really good black DC superheroes.
But they don't want to use them, man.
There was one that was presented to everybody that we grew up with as kids in the Super Friends named Black Vulcan. He was awesome. I mean, he was awesome. Do I think that Cyborg has been properly treated? Not really. I mean, he hasn't had his chances to shine.
I would love to see Cyborg standalone movie. I would.
You know, make a Teen Titans movie, a proper Teen Titans movie with Robin, aka Nightwing, and Cyborg. I'm all for that. Cyborg is a properly established, written black hero that's been around forever. The other one, and the most obvious one to me, and I just can't understand it, is John Stewart, the Green Lantern. I mean, he's been established for 35 years or longer. He came out right there. He was introduced in the Green Lantern Hal Jordan run back in the day. I mean, way back in the day. And I can't figure out why John Stewart, the Green Lantern, hasn't gotten a proper movie or even a television show. I thought John Diggle.
I was about to say that, man.
I thought John Diggle was going to end up being John Stewart.
They clearly made him the Green Lantern at the end of Arrow.
That's right. They did.
They did.
By the way,
we've heard nothing about that since.
Okay. I'm about to break some news right here.
Okay.
David Ramsey, who is John Diggle, is on the casting list for Superman and Lois as a reoccurring character.
That makes sense. He's in Arrowverse. That makes sense.
Which makes you wonder, with what was established at the end of Arrow, because I did watch the series finale, makes you wonder, will he be John Stewart? Will he end up being the Green Lantern? He found the ring.
Yeah. Or what they try to do to make him Spartan again?
Surely they wouldn't. I mean, he opened up the box and it was shining green, so he found the ring. I mean, that would, unless, is this show going to be tied into the HBO show? Because wait a minute. The Green Lantern Corps is going to be a show on HBO Max, a series.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And it makes me wonder, well, is David Ramsey going to be in that show, or are they going to keep it separate from that? But if he's going to be in Superman and Lois, it would make you think maybe they are going to develop the Green Lantern character on that Superman show.
It could be, but I will say this, man. In case people don't know, this CW Arrowverse is in the same universe as Zack Snyder's DC movies.
That's right.
They tied that. Yeah. They tied that in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Ezra Miller's Flash meets Grant Gustin's Flash. It's in the same multiverse.
That's right. It happened during Crisis.
Yeah. I would love to see Grant Gustin in a movie. I doubt it though.
I would like to see him take over.
Yeah, I would like to see Stephen Amell come back as Green Arrow.
Yeah, Yeah. Okay,
And
so
and Manu Bennett as Deathstroke. Never gonna happen, though, man.
never gonna happen. If they
Even though we're gonna have Deathstroke though in this Justice League movie though.
look, it's clear one of the problems with everything that's going on is it is very clear not enough knowledgeable fans are allowed to write these stories.
No.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, because knowledgeable true fans are not going to be worried about recreating the wheel. Okay, they're going to take their favorite character or whatever they're really into, and they're going to put that character into stories, the established character into new stories. The key to that phrase is established character. You've already got the character. Superman is the established character. And
Superman is the ultimate character of any comic books. Everybody knows Superman, and everybody knows the look of Superman. Now, if Superman also was blonde haired, I would have a problem with that. I don't want to see blonde haired Superman. I don't. I want to see dark haired Superman. That's Superman.
Yeah. Well, the only couple of blonde hair, of course, they went against the narrative on Arrow, but Green Arrow was originally blonde headed, and Aquaman was originally blonde headed, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, Jason Momoa, man, is so damn good as Aquaman. I gotta let it pass.
Yeah, absolutely. I gave it a pass.
And Iris West being black, that kind of grew on me after watching Flash.
It doesn't bother me, but there's been rumors that she may end up getting her own series.
And they were really pushing her to the forefront in the last season I saw of Flash, and it wasn't good.
Well, they're probably fixing to write Grant off the show.
They're probably going to kill him off too. Yeah. I mean, they killed off Green Arrow to start that whole Canary thing, and those last 3 episodes of Arrow without the Green Arrow because he's dead were the worst. It was awful, man.
They were terrible. Yeah,
terrible.
Yeah. Grace Randolph goes on to say, "I've been telling you for so long, Henry Cavill has a likability problem behind the scenes, and so many of you didn't believe me." She's talking to her viewers. Randolph continues, "But I think this is really strong because this is such a bad move for the DC brand, but we will see how it turns out. But I think it's really bad." Well, that's the same thing we say. Later in the video, Randolph claims that Abrams is going to cast a Superman of color. She says he is going to go with a new Superman and is going to be a Superman of color, most likely a black actor. She adds, as you know, Michael B. Jordan is someone that Warner Brothers has been like maybe for a Superman for a while. So all signs point to, especially since they are calling it a reboot, that's what I think they are doing. And that fits with the Latina Supergirl that Machete was just cast. Did you see that? They
no,
cast
I didn't.
they cast a Latina Supergirl, I think.
Hey, but check this out, man. Didn't technically we had a Superman of color many, many years ago? Wasn't Dean Cain Superman? Dean Cain is half Japanese. His real name is George Tanaka.
Yeah, but you know, social justice warriors like to pick and choose race.
Yeah, true. Oh, but they don't like Dean Cain either because of his politics too.
Well,
so.
Right, he's a conservative, so that especially doesn't count.
Yeah,
we got to cover him up and act like that didn't happen. There are a number of black Superman characters from DC canon. The most famous are Calvin Ellis, which is the one I mentioned a minute ago, and Val Zod. In fact, Michael B. Jordan actually claimed in an interview with Oprah a while back in February 2019 that if he does Superman, it would be Calvin Ellis, who is Kal-El from Earth 23 and becomes president of the United States. Okay, so they're saying,
hold that thought also.
okay,
See, if you watch that interview with Oprah, man, she was trying to race bait it too. Oh, Black Superman. She was thinking Kal-El because she didn't know about the other ones. And Michael B. Jordan is a comic book fan, and he had to tell her in the comic books is Calvin Ellis is not Kal-El, because she was all like hyped for it and everything because she's a normie. She doesn't know anything about the comic books.
she just knows it's Superman and he's black.
Right.
So let's connect all the appropriate social dots.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
He said, I would be Calvin Ellis. There's another version of Superman from Earth 23. I'm a comic book guy. There's another version of Superman in another dimension that is black already in the comics that exist. I think the comic book purist can accept that more than Clark Kent from Kansas. That's a different thing. Why is it a problem for Clark Kent to be from Kansas? As for Val Zod, he is a Superman from Earth 2. In his origin, he actually fights a brainwashed Superman who leads an army of parademons. His origin is also unique. He's afraid of his own powers and doesn't quite have a handle on them because he has spent most of his life on a capsule. Okay, so let me see if they don't touch on Ta-Nehisi Coates in that article. He's a left-wing nut job.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be honest. The guy that's writing it is a left-wing nut job. Virtue signaling. He's been all over Twitter, banging the social justice drum, hates Trump supporters. That's a hell of a way to kick off your Superman reboot.
Yeah.
So not only do you have to try to sell people on accepting a new Superman character, but you throw in a guy to write it that hates YouTube, are you hearing me? That hates 75 million people right off the bat. Who, by the way,
pretty much,
because of your politics, because you've been so vocal about the fact that all of us guys like me and like you, somehow they include you in there, are all racist. You want me to go watch your movie now? Is that what you're telling me? Because no, yep. I'm not going to, by the way. I'm not going to support that movie for that very reason. Look, Michael B. Jordan seems knowledgeable enough to know that Superman was from Earth 23. So that leads me to believe, why didn't J.J. Abrams do what we just talked about a minute ago, which is bring back Henry Cavill and then do something involving the multiverse and bring in this Earth 23 Superman and see if the fans take to this. Look, Michael B. Jordan's a good actor. We like him.
Yeah. Man, he's a great actor, man. But I think this is what DC is probably what Warner Bros. Is trying to do. I think after this Justice League Snyder cut, maybe they're done with the Zack Snyder universe.
That's the rumor. Heavy rumor.
Because they already have Robert Pattinson Batman. Right. Already. You still got the other Joker out there. Maybe they'll cross paths. I don't know. Maybe they just want to end Zack Snyder's universe. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, Wonder Woman 1984 was an absolute disaster. That movie's terrible. But you do have that Flash movie, though, so I guess technically they're not actually going to end his universe just yet.
Maybe. You know, the Flash movie has had some issues, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's had a lot of writing issues, direction issues. Look, there's no way they can get around one simple thing. If the Justice League Snyder cut is as successful as we think it's going to be, if it's as good as we think it's going to be,
yeah,
they are about to make a huge blunder.
I know. I wish
blunder.
I wish the movie theaters were open so we can actually see like box office numbers. I think Justice League is going to be massive.
I do too.
I think it's going to be a good success. I really, really do. for one thing, and this is probably going to help it, Justice League, Joss Whedon's Justice League was so awful that there's only one way up.
That's true. That's true.
There's only one way up, man.
That's true. Miss Martin Muses with the 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much for supporting our channel and for supporting everybody in the Fandom Menace. I always see you in all kinds of streams supporting everybody.
Yep.
So
and we saw our boy Ryan was here too in the chat.
Ryan, was he in the chat?
Yeah, he was in here.
He
said we are the Flash.
There we are. Ryan cusses more than Rhodes rants. Kennel, RK Outpost. We are the Flash. It's shocking to me. It's shocking to me that there's anybody that is in the community that cusses more than I do, but he's got me beat. He does. Yeah,
he does.
He drops more female anatomy analogies in his videos than any other YouTuber out there.
Oh yeah, easily, man, easily.
He will call LeBron James a big old vagina in a heartbeat.
Easily. You don't even go that far.
No, I don't. Although, in my LeBron video yesterday, did you listen to the last 2 minutes?
Oh yeah, I did.
What I said about the media?
I was driving back from Pearland. I listened to it twice, man, because that video was so good.
I'm not going to repeat it on this stream since we're talking about Superman. I'll save that for.
Yeah.
I think LeBron is the only real person I go after that hard. I'm pretty sure, but look, when you claim to be highly educated, and I've listened to you be an absolute moron for the last 9 months. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you.
Oh, speaking of, man, we haven't talked about the website on this channel. I don't think we have. So we can just kind of give a brief overview.
That's right.
Of that.
We've got a website coming, folks, and it will have it's going to have multiple tiers on the website.
It's going to have just direct donations. If you want to put it monthly, it gives you the option to put it monthly, but not everybody wants to do a member, but they still want to donate because we can't trust YouTube, so we got to create our own platform. But there will be membership tiers in there. But if anybody wants to sign up for the website, there's going to be forums, and that's going to be free for everybody. But there's going to be more incentives, like we'll post like private videos and stuff in there. And we haven't talked about the dollar amount on each tier, but I'm assuming it's going to be something like 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever on there. So it's going to be there. We're trying to grow a media network because we're trying to avoid socialism media.
Right.
We're trying to avoid censorship. The news channel completely demonetized. Should we even try to remonetize that channel? Because we know it's going to be a bit flat. No.
Look, go ahead and try it. It doesn't hurt, but one of the advantages of the website is there will be the ability during live streams on that news channel for people to go to a link and people to use PayPal to donate in the same manner that they would do a super chat through PayPal. Yeah. They can just go to the link and donate through the website using PayPal, just like a super chat. And then that way, in some form or manner, besides merch, that channel can continue to live, So and the ultimate goal, guys, is for us to be able to go full time. So, and if I'm being real, peel back the YouTube curtain a little bit. I would think, at least to my knowledge, you and I are literally the only two creators I know that has a total of 100,000 subs that haven't long since been full time.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you, I know some that went full time around 20,000 subs. No kidding. And we just haven't done it because we're conservative and we know we have look, we're susceptible to have the rug pulled out from under us at any time.
Yeah, because we have basically this channel is monetized, but obviously it doesn't get nearly the amount of views. The news channel still gets way more views than this channel. We're not monetized. So actually, I think we got like 400 subs last month over on the news channel.
Yeah.
If each channel was like the sports channel, yeah, we'll be gravy. We'll be full time, no doubt about it. Thank God for the sports channel now.
We want the ability. We talked about it today. We'd like to be able to feasibly go live on these channels
5 days a week, every morning.
5 days a week. 3 channels, 3 different channels, 3 different genres, but live on all 3 channels in the manner that we are right now, talking about whatever is going on in the world involving politics, sports, and entertainment. And, we can't do that right now. We just don't have the ability to do it.
No.
So
it would take us a good 4 hours a day just to record live on each channel. And then we have to go back and clip out. And also the day before we would have to do research. So it would be a good, what would you say, 10-hour day?
Oh, it's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll be a good 10-hour day each day.
Yeah. Do y'all have Streamlabs is what Texas is asking. You've got Streamlabs.
Yes, I have Streamlabs.
I tried Streamlabs, but my internet is not strong enough to support it.
Mine is. The way it will work is I record in OBS. I can live stream in OBS. I can send Rhodes a link through Skype or Zoom, and I can put him into the live stream.
Yeah.
I have OBS working right now. I have Streamlabs. Also, I haven't really set that up. I have the Prime, so I have all the overlays and stuff too. I need to go back in. I need to find time to actually go in there and set that up, because the audio quality is much better in OBS and Streamlabs than it is here, and it's free.
Right,
I mean, this.
Right.
I'm paying like $50 a month for the highest quality setup here in StreamYard. I am, but I like OBS a lot better.
Yeah,
sounds better. It looks better, and actually, when I make those OBS videos, it's in 4K. So the quality is better. It's just better overall. So I need to do that. I need to set up Zoom, and me and Rhodes are going to have to test it to make sure it works. The hardest thing about Streamlabs and OBS is the audio and the camera don't align up correctly, and you have to do quite a tedious job trying to troubleshoot to get that lined up. I've got it to where it lines up now. Sometimes it doesn't work, and in post-production, I have to unlink the audio and sync it up with the video. But for the most part, I think I got it down now.
Joker Wonder Woman with the $5. None of the woke nonsense sells in the comic world. None of it. Okay. Look, she makes a great point. The people who are banging the drum for all these changes to comics, television characters, movie characters, franchises, DC, Star Wars, they're not fans of any of these products.
No.
They're not. It's the same thing you always see. The media is catering to like a 1 or 2% of the population that literally gets offended by Mr. Potato Head being a Mr. Potato Head and feeling the need for that to become a gender neutral somebody tweeted out earlier. I saw, or wasn't tweeted out.
Yeah.
It was on the Hodge twins. They've got a brand new Facebook page, and somebody tweeted out that Man-Witch would no longer be Man-Witch. It would be known. It would be known as gender neutral meat sauce.
This is the clown world we're living in, man.
Yeah. Christy, she says PayPal.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Speaking of PayPal, when you go to the website, and Christy, we're gonna give you admin rights too, also, by the way. When you go to the donate button, it's gonna take you to PayPal.
Yeah.
So you'll have the option to use a credit card or use a PayPal to donate. So you'll be able to do that on the website. Streamlabs, I believe you can use a credit card or because I've donated to people via Streamlabs. It's either PayPal or credit card, so it'll work either way.
That's what Young Ripper uses, I think.
Yeah. Because I donated to him the other day through PayPal. I'm sorry, through Streamlabs.
Yeah. But there'll be a donate button that'll be PayPal linked on the website, and like if we're live on the news channel, for example, you, Christy, would be sharing out that donate link. That way people could actually just give, quote unquote, a super chat through the website instead of through YouTube anyway.
Yeah. Well, also we can do a pinned comment in the live stream, and it'll take you. It has the link to it.
Because I understand why PayPal is so important. I mean, you just look at me. I'd like to use PayPal because as a creator, I've got money on PayPal all the time, you know? And a lot of super chats come from fellow creators.
Yeah.
You know, they do.
And the good thing about Streamlabs is I think it's 100% to the creator. Because YouTube takes 30% of our super chat revenue, which I don't really have a problem with. You know, like Jeremy sent that $100, we're going to get $70 of that. You know, because their platform, that's perfectly okay with me. But Streamlabs is much more profitable when you actually donate through Streamlabs.
Right. And I am shocked that StreamYard has not figured out a method of donation.
I know, man.
If they flooring to me.
If they did that, man, if they had a donate option, especially for the price I pay for StreamYards, it'd be perfect. They should have a donate option. They really should.
Yeah.
You know, if they want to keep a percentage too, you know, hey, I mean, 10%. Hey, I'd be like, hey, donate through StreamYard.
Yeah. The convenience of it. Yeah, is a big deal.
But the thing is, StreamYard is also still relatively new because once Hangouts went away, they got bombarded. And for their free tier and for the second tier option, it's only in 720. I mean, all the options should be at least in 1080p if you ask me, and they should have a 4K option.
Right.
That's what I think anyway.
Right.
Because if you go back and you look at the quality, look at the quality of our stream on StreamYard versus Young Rippers on Streamlabs, it's completely, his quality is so much better. Right. But it is more tedious to actually set it up like that in Streamlabs. It just is.
He also clips out. He records all of his videos in Streamlabs, and then
clips them out. Yeah, that's what we want to do too. We want to do that.
The other good example of that, and maybe the most perfect example. Good God, I can't believe I'm going to say this name, but he actually does it exactly the way I would have it in mind. John Campea has a live show that he does that's about an hour and a half long,
and he clips it out.
And then he does his live show, and people can support him that way. And then he clips his 3 topics that he covers into regular videos that go up on the channel after the fact. In a perfect world, that is exactly what we'd like to do.
Yeah. And what we also should do, so the clips actually work, we'll do like segment 1, then read the super chats. segment 2, read the super chats, and then segment 3, then read the super chats. So that way it flows well on the ones that are clipped up.
Right. Almighty Coon, hello. How are you, man? Nothing should ever be more or less than 10%. Van Vital, new subscriber, welcome in. They love what we're doing to keep it up.
Thank you.
And Andrew Dang, I guess. I'm sure I'm jacking that up. Or Yang, I don't know. Ang. What will happen to the Justice League sequel? Look, I thought
Good
they were
question.
I thought they were going to make a determination based on how successful it was, whether or not they would allow Zack to do Justice League 2, because the original setup was Injustice, the Injustice League. The movie is supposed to end with a meeting between Deathstroke and Lex Luthor. And he says, Luthor tells Deathstroke, I am creating a team of our own, a league of our own, or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's where the movie actually ends, setting up the Injustice League, as they call it now, or as I knew it growing up, the Legion of Doom, because of the Super Friends. But I saw the other day where Zack said he wasn't going to come back, or he wasn't able to come back. And did you know he's doing all of this for free?
Yeah, I know that. He's not getting paid. They gave him $30 million to do the reshoots. But here's my question. If this movie is going to be as successful as I think it will be, which movie is going to be canon then? Will it be, because right now it's Whedon's Justice League, and if you watch Aquaman, they spin off of that Justice League, because Mera tells Aquaman, you defeated Steppenwolf. We know that Steppenwolf is going to be in Zack Snyder's, because here's the difference, man. The Whedon Justice League only had like 10% of what Zack Snyder had in his cut. That's it. This is going to be a completely different movie. A completely different movie. It's not even going to be, I don't know if we're going to see any scenes that are the same, even in this 4-hour cut.
I think there's some scenes that are the same, but the tone of the scenes have been completely changed.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how they're going to handle it, because I think it's going to be a monstrous success. And it's amazing to me that they would have jumped out there and announced a Superman reboot prior to the Justice League getting released on HBO Max. You would think they would have waited to see how successful that was going to be, unless they purposely did this to send a clear signal that we're out on Zack Snyder. No matter what, we're out.
Out on Zack Snyder, but they're down with J.J. Abrams.
Well, hey, you know, maybe
and they paid J.J. Abrams $500 million.
Make sure. Look, there's a guy out there. He did a movie called Knives Out. So when the Black Superman movie comes out, and you're like, "Oh, let's make a sequel to that movie," make sure you call up this guy named Rian Johnson and see if he wants to direct Black Superman 2. And see what will happen. maybe because Rian Johnson wants to subvert expectations, maybe
Black Superman to quit.
Hey, maybe he will change Black Superman back into Henry Cavill to subvert their expectations.
You know what?
Can you imagine Rian Johnson fixing something?
Man, if let's say that JJ does make Black Superman.
God,
Rian Johnson comes in, subverts your expectations, and brings back Henry Cavill's Superman. He may actually win the fans if that happened. That's a far stretch, though, but it's probably never going to happen.
Never
It's
gonna happen.
no,
Never gonna
no.
happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Joker Wonder Woman, can we get a reboot of Suicide Squad, please and thank you? I think you're getting that right now.
Well, Rhodes is the only person I know that likes Suicide Squad.
I love Suicide Squad. Yeah, I do.
I thought it was.
I am ultra pissed that we are not getting a proper sequel with David Ayers. I'm pissed I'm not getting the Ayers cut of the Suicide Squad, because there is an Ayers cut with 30 more minutes of Joker in it, because Joker was originally the villain of the movie. They were fighting Joker through the movie. Mm-hmm. Good God.
It seems like they just threw the Joker in there just to get butts and seats.
That's another. We tried to outthink the room. We had a great villain in the Joker. He could have battled these anti-heroes. I could have seen Deadshot take on Joker. I mean, for a comic book fan, that's the thing dreams are made of. As a comic book fan, I get to see Deadshot versus Joker. Please sign me up for that. I want to see it.
I want to see a crisis movie. I would like to see the ultimate crisis movie. Keaton Batman, Christian Bale Batman, Affleck Batman, Chris Reeve Superman, Cavill Superman, Ralph Superman, Kingdom Come Superman. Ralph was pretty good in that, in the CW. I would like to see that. That would be the ultimate comic book movie. But it's probably never going to happen. I
just realized from our old streams, we've got a lot of new people in these streams now, right? We've got a lot of old school, like Almighty Coon, but then we have new school like Joker Wonder Woman, okay? And she doesn't remember the streams that you and me and Fatal J once did on this channel.
Yeah.
And as part of one of those streams, I presented a story. Do you remember this? I presented a story, a DC, a one-off spin-off movie that DC should do, which would be The Hunt for the Joker, the bounty on the Joker. There's a hit put out on the Joker. And as part of that, two people that come to collect the bounty was Deathstroke and Deadshot. And essentially, you would have a John Wick style battle throughout the movie between Deathstroke and Deadshot in a race to try to get to the Joker. And there could be some intermingling battles with the Joker in there. And what we find out is the person that put the bounty on the head of the Joker was Lex Luthor, because he considered the Joker to be a wild card that he couldn't control. Okay, he wants to create the Legion of Doom, but look, little known fact that people don't remember, Joker was not in the Legion of Doom. Well, there was a reason for that, because Lex Luthor could not keep a handle on the Joker because the Joker wanted chaos. And Lex has always got a plan that makes sense. So Joker Wonder Woman's loving this. She's loving this in the chat.
Yeah.
So look at this, Texas.
And Christy, don't super chat, please.
What are you doing? Yeah.
we got to pay you anyway.
No,
we got to pay her anyway. So I guess we can subtract $1.01 away. Good
grief. Thank you for the $1.01.
Yeah, she's contributing to herself.
Yeah. She's been working hard. She has been battling some internet issues.
I know she had some internet trouble last few weeks, so Rumble videos really haven't been going up, but that's fine. But speaking of, man, we're on Odysee, folks. Check us out on Odysee. Everything that we upload to YouTube is getting mirrored over there. The other day, man, it didn't mirror it for like a whole day or something like that. And I talked to Ryan over there. They pay you in cryptocurrency over there if you watch the videos. And he says there's a way for you to cash out, but he said it's better off. He thinks the way it works over there, if you just leave that cryptocurrency in there, it helps with the algorithm over there. But make sure you guys go and subscribe to us on Odysee and Rumble as well.
That's interesting.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have I don't know, remember how many subs we have over there. Let me see real quick.
And very quickly, Mr. Matrixx and myself are both on Parler and Minds.
Yes.
So we're both on those social media platforms. I am on Twitter, even though I never use it.
I'm not on Twitter.
People think I use it because the videos go up on there, but you can share the videos directly from YouTube on the Twitter without getting onto Twitter. So if I've got messages or anything, sorry, folks, I don't know. Those messages are going to stay in there for a while.
Black and White Sports has 191 followers over there. Black and White Entertainment has 59. That's pretty good. And Black and White News has 67 followers over there. So I believe once YouTube kicks us off, we'll have the website and we'll still have Odysee and we'll still have Rumble. And the UI over there at Odysee looks really, really good. Really good. And I found out mainly about Odysee from Young Ripper. Jeremy's over there. Ryan is over there. Tim Pool is over there too on Odysee. So go check us out.
Jeremy from the Quartering's over there too, right?
Yeah, I think he is. He is.
Yeah, he's been on there a long time, I think.
Yeah. And it's so easy, man, that just uploading the video to YouTube, everything just automatically goes over there. When I set up the account, everything just automatically transports over there.
Something I didn't even know the other day, I was listening to a random Josiah Rises video. He does have a second channel.
Yeah, he does. It's called Epic Man. It's kind of like a food channel.
Yeah. Oh, is it really?
Yeah. I think he has like 5,500 subs over there.
I've tried to get you to create a food channel.
Oh, Christy's asking for the Odysee links. Okay. If you actually go to, because Rose didn't put the links in this one. If you just go to our videos, Christy, on either of the channels, the newer videos, all the links are in there.
Yeah, it's in the description of any of our videos now.
So I got the Rumble links. Yeah, they got the Rumble links, and I have the Odysee links too.
Joker Wonder Woman is down for that. She would like to see Lobo get thrown into that death match. Look, DC's got another good character in Lobo. They're not tackling that, but they're giving us Black Superman. So again, outthinking the room. God, I can't believe they've done this, but I should be able to believe they've done this. Is it just me, or is studios greatly overestimating the reach that J.J. Abrams has with fans these days? Because look, J.J. Abrams is not a huge get in a lot of people's opinion these days. Now, look, he produced a movie called Overlord that was kind of about some zombies set in WW2. That was a damn good movie. It was a damn good movie that JJ produced. But it's those kind of movies where JJ hits the mark. It's these big budget ones where he falls on his ass.
Yeah.
You like
Super 8?
I love Super 8. Yeah. Yeah.
I seen it one time. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's very Spielberg-like. I like the beginning of Lost. Was very good.
I haven't seen Lost.
Me and you, neither one of us are Star Trek fans. Neither one of us is big on Star Trek lore. It doesn't mean the same thing to us as Star Wars does.
I'm a fan of the original movies, but it's not Star Wars level to me.
I'm not even a fan of the original movies. The only Star Trek movie I really loved in the originals was
Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
Oh man, Wrath of Khan is all timer, man.
And it's an all timer. That's correct. So I liked JJ's reboot. I did, but I said it was because he made Captain Kirk into Han Solo. So
yeah, one thing about Chris Pine, man, he did not feel like Captain Kirk.
Yeah. Yeah, he did not. That's absolutely. We have been going an hour and 10 minutes, and Mr. Matrixx, I believe we should probably wrap this puppy up.
Yes, we should.
Do you have any final words on the topic of anything that you feel like talking about here?
Not much of anything. I know we didn't touch on Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai season 4, since nobody watched my video. The video did terrible. Season 4 is in development now. A couple of new characters. I think Terry Silver's coming back. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Well, since we're doing parting shots here, Lucasfilm. I'm so angry with Lucasfilm over Gina Carano, and yesterday that anger boiled over as Melissa and I walked through the nerd store. I walked through the nerd store and I looked up on the Star Wars rack.
And by the way, folks, Rose goes to the nerd store like once a week.
Once a week, and we just got paid from YouTube, so it was my allowance time that I give myself to go to the nerd store. And I went into the nerd store, and there they set a Black Series Anakin Skywalker and a Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I am livid at Lucasfilm right now. I am livid. I don't have Disney Plus anymore. I canceled it. And the fact that I had to walk away, that Disney has put me in a position where I can't buy an Obi-Wan Kenobi figure or an Anakin Skywalker figure because of what they've done to Gina Carano. I just want to say, can we please put Kathleen Kennedy into a space shuttle and launch her sorry ass into space? Launch her into space. I was trying to think, what would it take for me to come back to Star Wars? I don't know that I can ever come back to Star Wars. I don't. Even if Kathleen Kennedy gets fired.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if I can come back to Star Wars.
And we got the Bad Batch coming in May.
I want to see it. I wanted to see it.
I canceled my Disney Plus. And since I already prepaid, I have access to it until next November. I haven't watched WandaVision since they fired Gina Carano.
I haven't either.
I haven't even turned on Disney Plus. Bad Batch, do I think it's going to be good? Yeah, I think it's going to be damn good.
I think it's going to be great, actually. Yeah,
I'm watching
a spinoff of the Clone Wars. I can't watch it.
Book of Boba Fett.
God,
December.
Dude, do you know how that's ripping my heart out? I finally get a Boba Fett series.
Yep.
I've got Tamora Morrison playing Boba Fett, and now I can't watch it. Understand this, Bob Chapek, Bob Iger. You have let one woman
destroy the whole everything,
drive the Star Wars fandom. There is a scene in one of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies that is, I believe, it's at the end where there's a school bus, and the school bus is going to be dropping kids off, except all of a sudden they're not dropping kids off. The school bus just keeps moving, and it's moving. And as you get closer to the cliff, you look up and you realize the bus driver is Freddy Krueger. Well, all these Star Wars fans are in the fucking bus right now, and Kathleen Kennedy is driving it off the cliff.
Yep.
Why won't you fire this woman?
The only way I would ever come back, they would have to put George Lucas as president of Lucasfilm. I pray to God that Mike Zero's videos eventually one day, where he's saying that George Lucas is going to be the president, comes true. That is the only way at this point.
You wouldn't come back if Jon Favreau was named Lucasfilm president?
I think it would take George, and George is done.
Because there's rumors out there that John did not want Gina to be let go, but he didn't have the pull to save her.
Put it like this here. They would need to do a complete house cleaning. They need to get rid of all of the Kathleen Kennedy loyalists. They need to be gone.
They got to get rid of everybody involved with the High Republic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, easily. Favreau being president and Filoni being his right-hand man, I think at this point, man, that's probably the only way they can get people to come back that love at this point. Because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. We've been duped twice already. It needs to be a massive house cleaning. Not coming back.
Gotta be. Okay. It wasn't one of our streams without Star Wars being brought up, and I had to tell the story of I had to pass on two of my favorite characters. Obi-Wan Kenobi is my 5th favorite Star Wars character. He is my favorite Jedi. And I saw that figure, and for a moment, I had forgot about everything. And I literally picked it up, and I was like, holy shit, look at this Obi-Wan Kenobi figure. Mm. It looks awesome. It looks just like Ewan McGregor. His picture is on it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thinking about places on the wall it's going to go. And I was like, and then Gina Carano come in my head.
Yeah.
And I just instantly pissed.
Now, if you do want to watch Disney Plus, Gareth and Nerd Rotted says there's a legal way to actually watch it without having Disney Plus. I don't know how. I really don't. But I'm stuck with it for another year and a half.
Texas,
I'm still not watching.
Texas, according to Christy, I have one hanging on my wall right now. And I paid $22.99 for it. They're selling for $250 on eBay right now.
It's worth a lot of money.
And I am not selling it. I'm not selling it.
I wonder if they're still on eBay. Let me look. People, it's probably going to cost a lot of money still. Cara Dune. Oh, there's one $104. Wow, that's one for $80. The other one for $350. That's one for $60.
If there's one for $60, I might consider buying it and flipping it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's here. It's $60.
Yeah.
Yeah, $60 from Kenner.
Yeah, that's cheap.
Don't do it, man. Don't give them your money.
Oh, no. Yeah, you got a point. Well, no, I mean, it's conservatives that are buying the figures right now, actually. Why are they doing that? But that's the one. I think they're buying it just because Gina Carano is the figure, you know. And they canceled the figure. So yeah, I can kind of see doing that. Because whoever bought it, they've already paid for the figure. It's now down the totem pole. Disney's not getting any of the money. So it's actually the seller that's getting the money, not Disney. So anyway. All right.
Oh, one other thing on the Cobra Kai front. Star Wars Theory on his Cobra Kai channel. He had a live stream yesterday, fundraiser for St. Jude's. And I believe he said he's going to leave up the that stream indefinitely. So if you wanted to go and donate to a good cause, I donated $20. And he had Yuji was on there, Chosen. He had Bobby was on there from Karate Kid. Who else was on there? Sean Kanan, Karate Kid 3, and some other guys from Cobra Kai were on there.
Are you kidding? Wow.
Yeah. Yesterday, man, it was nice. It was nice, man.
God, yesterday I got so busy yesterday out of nowhere.
I know.
I mean, my day went from I think I'm going to be home at 3 to I got home at 7:35 last night.
Yeah. Well, my days are super long, man. You know, I work 10 hours a day, and then I'm running the channels too, recording videos. So my days are extremely long, and I'm trying to get on like at least a video a day on each channel, man. So it's a bit tough.
Zachary Bloom has the Cardoon Funko, but no action figures. I also have the Cardoon Funko, and I haven't had that one very long. I actually got it maybe 3 weeks before she was let go, actually. I had been looking for it for a while, and the nerd store finally had one in. Now, yesterday, At the nerd store, I actually scored a badass Superman Funko that was a collector's edition with that's got Jim Lee's name on it. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And what else did I get? I got something else, but I can't remember what it was. All right.
And Christy put the link to that Pkwy Theory fundraiser.
We appreciate everybody showing out tonight, showing up, showing out. We showed our ass. So
yeah.
Everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming out for the stream. Subscribe to Black and White Entertainment, Black and White Sports, Black and White News, and Black and White Live. We're under 100 subs away from 1,000.
Yeah, because our sports live stream is up right now. But did you release it?
I hadn't released it, but it's uploaded.
Okay.
So, peace. We are out.